Good morning out to everybody. Allen D9J Sports. And you better believe it, we're right back at it with another show. Hey, we've got a good one lined up for you today. We're going to be talking some National Football League. We're going to be talking about Texans and Cowboys. But hey, it's Wednesday, so be careful on your drive. And for all the ladies out there, I want you to remember when you get to the office and she walks in with that skirt on, it's too short, don't trip. She's just a 304. And for all you guys out there, I know what you're thinking. When you get to work, if that ninja says one more thing, you're going to knock him out. Don't do it. You've got your bike shined up. And you got a trail ride to go to and some Crown and some Hennessy to drink. You can't do it behind bars. Hey, National Football League. Let's jump right into it. Well, it's fast approaching. The NFL season begins. Training camp starts in the middle, in a couple of weeks, at the middle to the end of July. And we're all looking forward to it. We're going to be talking about the Cowboys and the Texans, but we're going to start off with the Texans. The Houston Texans, after losing in the divisional round last season to the Kansas City Chiefs. Will they continue to be the best team in Texas? And furthermore, will they take another step? Isn't that what it's about? Everybody's going to be 0-0, but the Texans are going to be looking to try to get to the Super Bowl for the first time. What do the Texans need to do to be able to accomplish that? Well, the number one priority is to be able to keep C.J. Stroud. You know we call him here on this show the Candy Man. They've got to be able to keep the Candy Man up straight. Let's be honest, at the end of the season or during the season, C.J. Stroud didn't have a big regression, but the biggest problem they had, they couldn't keep him upright. The offensive line could not protect C.J. Stroud. They could not protect him. So if you go into this season, D'Amico Ryans, and you're doing the same thing, you're going to turn your quarterback into David Carr. And we don't want him to be David Carr. He's a hell of a player. Now, they had a great running game. The offensive line is really kind of confusing because the offensive line was blocked for Mixon when he was running the ball, but every time CJ dropped back, he was getting sacked. So the Texans, they've got work to do with their offensive line, and hopefully they can get back and take it a step farther. They'll be able to take it a step farther. Let's keep this thing rolling. Hey, and I appreciate all you guys and girls out there. Hey, things are moving up, everybody. Hey, let's hit the like button, man. We need you to hit the like and subscribe button so we continue to make the channel grow because you know we're going to be somewhere around you pretty soon because football season's starting. Well, we already talked to you about the 7-1-3, the Houston Texans. So let's move up to the 2-1-4 with Jerry Jones and Bizarro World and those Dallas Cowboys. Season after season, the Cowboys start off with so much hope and so much promise. But when it all comes down to the end, as they say, when the rubber hits the road up in the 2-1-4, the Cowboys can't get the job done. They do too much talking instead of playing. Will Dak Prescott, coming off an injury, will he be able to rebound and get back up and do the things that the Cowboys and the Cowboy fans are expecting from him? Will he be able to lead them to the championship? Will he be? Because Cowboys, let's be honest, Cowboys haven't been to the Super Bowl since the days of Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, all those guys, Charles Haley, and all those guys, Deion Sanders. They haven't been back, man. All indications are they're not going to go back. Now, the Cowboys, they go out and they got some wide receiver help, but is it going to be help? Because you don't know what Pickens is going to do when he comes over from Pittsburgh. Strange young man. Don't know the young man. So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't take personal shots. But from what I see on the football field, he's up and down. He's sporadic. Now they got rid of Rico Dowdle. Still can't understand that one right there. I thought Rico Dowdle had started to produce. But just another one of those decisions from Jerry out there in Bizarro World. Will Jerry continue? Yes, that's rhetorical. Yeah. He will continue to want to be the forefront of the Dallas Cowboys. Instead of letting new coach Schottenheimer do his thing, Jerry is going to always be in the forefront. Will injuries derail the Dallas Cowboys? Let's be honest, man. Dak Prescott, man, has some serious injuries over the last couple of seasons. And, man, at some point, that's not going to be able to get done. And he's not coming off a minor injury. He's coming off severe injuries. Will the defense be able to step up for the Dallas Cowboys in this 2025 season? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think so. I think it's going to be the same old thing with the Cowboys. I think that the thing with the Texans is going to be tough on the Texans because there are a lot of good teams in their division. They play over in a conference where there are a lot of great quarterbacks within that conference. You got Lamar. You got you've got Patrick Mahomes. You've got Joe Burrows. You got Joe. It's so many quarterbacks over there. So it's going to be tough on the Texans. But if I had to put my money on either one of the teams, whether it be the team from the 7-1-3, those Houston Texans, or the 2-1-4, I'm going to put my money on right down the street. C.J. Stroud, the Candyman, DeMeco Ryans, and the Houston Texans. That's who I'm going to put my money on. 2025 is going to be an interesting season, and I know we all of you can't wait. I can't either. Let's keep this thing rolling. Shedeur Sanders. Hey, man, a lot of people felt like they done him wrong. I'm one of those people. I felt like they done him wrong, but things happen for a reason. Now, Shedeur Sanders in many camps so far has proven that, hey, he's going to be, I think he's going to be named the starter. But things have changed as weeks go by in the National Football League. But the one thing about it that I do like about the Cleveland Browns and having that quarterback room full is that it brings out the best. You're going to have to compete. Dylan Gabriel and the old guy, Joe Flacco. It's really time for Flacco to go. That tells you a lot, though, when Flacco's still hanging around, when there are so many great young quarterbacks. But it's great. And it Shedeur Sanders, hey, man, sometimes you have to take a different path. Sometimes you have to take a different path. And I know that he's going to do everything he can. We know that the reports come out about Deion. And I can pretty much assure you, I don't know all of it, but I can tell you, man, just the humiliation, man, probably making Deion think, man, come on, man, it doesn't make any sense. But his son, hey, man, continue to roll, continue to do your thing, continue to keep your head up and press forward, young man. And then when it's all over, it may be the best thing that happened to you as a player in the National Football League. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so many people or in the comments when I said that Canelo Alvarez is going to knock out Terrence Crawford. Well, you stay in the comments because I'm not going to change my mind. I went back and I watched Terrence Crawford. I watched him fight Benavidez, and they were slugging, and Benavidez got some shots, but he ended up knocking him out. But that he's no Canelo Alvarez. Had one guy even getting the comments and saying, oh, man, you need glasses. One person saying, oh, yeah, you're crazy. Whatever, man. And one person even said when it's over with and Terrence Crawford wins, they're going to troll me. Hey, man, it's sports, man. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. And this will be the last comment I make about the National Basketball Association this season or this year. When you get players constantly trying to dog and go down on a dead man's name, Kobe Bryant, tells you a lot about the state of the league. And the only way they can get back to where they need to be at in a National Basketball Association is when the GOAT himself comes back, MJ. Allen with D9J Sports. Love doing the show. Hey, stick with us. And remember, do not flip out at the office today, ladies. And guys, I know you got your side-by-side cleaned up. That's what's important, because there's always gonna be those haters. Allen with D9J Sports. Our morning drive on Wednesday. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. Stay safe in the 409. I'm definitely out.